Hopefully you're keeping your website fresh and dynamic by changing things up once in a while. And as time goes by, you can end up with a large number of images and document files you've uploaded. That's why we encourage you to take advantage of the filing system you'll see in your website control panel. A good example is this photo gallery page here. Now as I build on it, more images will have to be uploaded and stored on the web server. The key is to organize your files so they're always at your fingertips. The same applies if you have a website that contains a lot of documents like printed instructions or meeting minutes. It'll save you a lot of time if you know where to find them. To give you an idea of how this all works, I want to make some changes to actually replace a video on the Community Resources page. So let's start by going to our control panel. I have the standard pages open. We'll locate the Community Resources page, and I'll click on Edit Page. I want the image to replace this video here, and I already have the image in my graphics library, so I'll start by clicking on the video and deleting it. Once that's done, I'll put my cursor at the end of the sentence here after activity to place the image, and then we'll come up here and click on the Insert Edit Image icon. I've already uploaded the image I want to use for my computer to the web directory files, but we'll have to search for it, so we'll click here. Now obviously, I have quite a collection of photos already, and as time goes by and I add on to the site, this gallery will only grow. So to help keep things organized, you can take advantage of this filing system. You can see that we have our root folders over here, including the image folder which we're presently in. The Files directory here is a good place to upload and store text documents and PDFs like Adobe Reader documents. You'll notice that there are subfolders here to help further organize things. Since we're working with an image, I'll reopen the Images folder. I'm assuming we'll be adding more images to the Community Resources page over time, so to help keep things organized, I'm going to create a folder just for that page. To do that, we'll come up here, click on Create, and then Folder. We'll want to name it something intuitive but brief so the folder title doesn't take up too much space in the directory files. Since no one else will see the folder name except me, I think I'll just drop my cursor in here and name it com-res. You'll notice I put a hyphen in between the two words. Otherwise, the system will put the hyphen in for you as it doesn't like spaces. Now that I have my new folder, I can start putting it to use. In the future, whenever I upload new images for the Community Resources page, I can add the images to it for safekeeping. In this case, I already have a couple images I'm using on that page that I'd like to move from this folder to the new one. We can do this a couple of different ways. We'll start by locating it, and let's put a check mark on the image that I want to move. Now I'll go up here and click on Manage. You can see we have a number of options here. The quickest way to move this image from the image folder to the com-res folder is to select Cut right here. This will copy the image and put it into your computer's clipboard and remove it from the Images folder. You can then switch to the com-res folder and go up here and click on Paste. It's that easy. However, there's a big caveat here. It's critically important you don't get distracted and inadvertently copy something else before you've pasted the image, because most computer clipboards can only hold one item at a time, and you don't want to get your stored image overwritten and lose it. If you can adhere to this rule, you may find this is the way to go. However, there is a safer option, and one you may want to use until you've gotten comfortable with the process. So I'll go back to the Images folder, and I'll locate and select the other image that I want to move. Only this time we'll go up here and we're going to click on Manage like we did before. Only this time we'll select Copy. Just like Cut, this copies the image into the clipboard, but unlike Cut, it leaves a copy in this folder in case you need it later. Now we'll go back to the new folder, go up here, and I can click on the Paste icon, and there it is. To tidy things up, I can go back over here to the Images folder. We'll select the image we just moved. Go up here, click on Manage, and this time slide all the way down here and click on Remove. Of course, this approach is a step or two longer, but it does give you some peace of mind. Okay, the next step is to insert the image into my web page, so let's go back to the com-res folder. The image of the sunset is already on the page, so I'll be selecting this other one by double-clicking on it. Now just to dress it up a bit, let's click on the Advanced tab and create some space around the image by adding a little padding, let's say 10 pixels for the vertical and horizontal space. And now we can click on the OK button. That looks kind of odd there. So come up here and align it right. That looks a lot better. But there's a problem. The second image is missing. This is caused by the fact that when this image was originally placed on the page, it was in the Images folder and not the ComRes folder, so the page is looking for it in the wrong place. To fix this, let's click on the missing image and select Insert Edit Image. We'll browse for the image once again right down here. Remember, it's in the new folder, so click on the ComRes folder, select the image, and click on OK. Now the nice thing is the advanced settings remain from before, so you don't have to mess with them. The lesson here is very important to keep the path to the image intact, or if you change it for some reason, replace the image afterwards so the website can find it in its latest location. Now all we have to do is scroll on down here and click on Update Page to complete the process. So let's take a look at our latest results by going back to our website. Of course, that's what it looked like before. And after we refresh the page, that's what it looks like now. The moral of the story is organizing your files as you upload them will help immensely as you continue to build your website over time. Take advantage of the filing system here, not just for images, but documents as well. And don't be afraid to customize it to suit your needs. Taking a little time and forethought will save you big time in the long run.